So by the time I came out, the youth around the area said, that look, you have to go to House of Rep and all that. House of Rep election was about like 6-7 months away. And, the person that was interested had been campaigning for the past, 1 year. So, of course, there was resistance, but they insisted that I must go, for that election. It was a man that I was going to face. So, I was jolted into the reality of how Nigerian politics was run, and as a woman, I was also very, very shocked to discover that it was like going to war. Why would a woman come out? I'm talking about 26 years ago, got to me, it's like yesterday, that why would a woman come out and all that? This man is a lawyer, he's been around and all that. So, it was so bad, the violence was so bad that most times I had to run back, even run to where my mother was buried and lock myself in there. But we had a statue at the house, and I had to run there. But the boss kept telling me that we have to have somebody like you. You can't run away. So I had to adjust most painfully, to all the violence that came if a woman rears her head, all the blackmail. So I had to be strong to face. I faced all kinds of, blockage, abuse, blackmail, and all that. But for some reason, most of the boys, the youths were behind me, and then of course the elders in the kingdom, nephew kingdom, were also behind me because of the legacies that my mom had left. Last election I went, that was particularly traumatic. That was the PDP, APP, and at that time I was APP, and I was APP because anytime anybody gives me the impression that I have to be on a particular platform to win election, I will not go to that platform. So at that time, PDP was the party that you had to be in, after the war, when all of them joined, in the southern, in Nigeria. It's where I come from. But I said, okay, I'm not going there. I need to prove that I can win election on my own. So I joined APP, and unfortunately in my state, at that time the leaders are just, the young men that are just taken over, Donald Duke, and all that, all the big guys were in PDP. So I went to that war with them, but because my people appreciate me, my voting was done in a way that was totally devoid of political party leanings. So when I won that election, I was the only opposition senator from the entire south of Nigeria that defeated PDP.